Hello and welcome back to another Declutter with me, and I'm going to do areas within my bedroom today. I'm going to go under the bed and see what things I've got under there, because I don't feel like I've done that in a long time, and see if I can clear out some stuff. I feel like there's lots of memory stuff there, so I am going to look at options for memory boxes so that I've got a specific contained space for those things so that I can get them out when I want and enjoy them, as well as put them away. So I'm going to go through. I have a feeling there might be some bits that I've been storing just in case. And remember, you're going to want to sort as you declutter. So if you're decluttering along with me, get everything out. You're going to then sort it into items you're going to keep and put back in. We're going to have items that we're going to donate, items to sell, and items that are rubbish. And with rubbish, I tend to separate into waste and recyclable. So I will try and sort them into the different categories. If you've got boxes, that works really well to contain the items together so that they are already grouped and you don't have to do much to finish your decluttering session other than move that box or that container or that bag. So you might find it helpful to get some boxes and bags ready. For today, I have grabbed my basket from the bathroom and I'm going to put any rubbish in there, and I will sort it when I get downstairs as to whether or not it's recyclable or waste. I have got a random small container here, so I might put items to donate or sell in there to start with. If I need to get a bigger box, I will do. I know I don't have lots under there, so I'm thinking that actually it's not going to take too long and I shouldn't have too much to decide on, hopefully. So I'm going to get everything out and kind of lay it all out first, and then I will be in a position to sort. Okay, I've got 2 boxes to go through and some loose bits that weren't in any boxes. So I feel like we should be able to contain it. I know I've got photos in here, so I'm going to see what I can do. Right, these are the things that I've been keeping just in case. That is something for creating bookshelves, so like you can stack your books on. It looks like a bedside table, but I haven't really got anywhere to do it. I haven't been tempted to put that into the wall, so I might see about selling that. This one I really hope would fit in my drawers that I've got in the kitchen, because they're just slightly too deep. This is too deep and my drawers are not deep. I can't fit it in. It would have been a great space saver for cutlery. So because it's still in packaging, I'm going to try and sell that, because it cost me a good £10 or £11, so I feel like I'd get some money back from that. I have got a lot of photos here, so I'm just going to avoid photos for a minute. Anyone want to see my old history project at Henry VIII? I'm going to see Six the Musical very soon again for the second time. Oh, I love stuff like this. I'm definitely a history geek. I am going to keep this. This is like, there's a very few things I've kept from school. That's one of them. Another one is a little book that I wrote. It's priced at £1.99. Reasonable. Roy had signature. I mean, I don't know about that one. That's something from my granddad. This is binoculars that belong to my granddad. That is also being kept. I'll put the card inside actually. Together. These are random coins, old coins. I might see about donating that. I know there's a few charities that collect old coins. I know there's definitely one within the Sainsbury's at the travel money desk that take old foreign coins. So I'm going to go through those later and see which ones they might take. I've got an old wage slip when I worked as a secretary. I earned £660 a month. That was working, is that working full time? 16 hours a week. Yeah. Long time ago that was. Well, I've got a very special commemorative mug actually. It is, oh, that might be a nice one. The Golden Jubilee special mug. I think my nan gave that to me. What do I do with that? That's a good question. Because it's not something that I want to display, because I have nowhere to display anything like that. Do I use it as an actual mug? Is that really bad? But it's quite a nice china mug. Or do I just put it somewhere safe and that's part of my memory box stuff? I don't have very much from my grandparents and my childhood. This is also from my childhood. So you can see I've got a few little bits that I do want to keep. So maybe I do need to get a nice, like that size box seems reasonable. I probably don't need this extra bag, but I will use the bag to put stuff in that I don't want, because that seems to make sense. Right, I keep my bullet journals. I used to keep tickets for everything. This is from, when is it from? What year is this? 2015. There's a lot of tickets here. 2015, the year of the Hunger Games. Went to see that. These are kind of like I used to do proper bullet journals where I used to keep tickets and things. Oh gosh, it's all falling out now. No idea what that even is. Right, I do like to keep the bullet journals, so I've got stickers. Well, they can go with my current bullet journal because then I'll use them. My budget planner, it cut off somewhere, not sure where, but we're just going to go from wherever we were. This is from 2021 when I first started doing my no spend year, and petrol was £1.30. What a time that was. They used to track how much the petrol was. Mad. That was the time when I was paying off my car, my credit card, my sofa. I cleared my debt. It's a nice one to keep. I do feel like that's a nice one. This might be my first bullet journal. Okay, these are some more memory bits. This is such a slow one, isn't it, when you've got memory bits? And this little hat. This health record. Obviously, we'll keep that. Don't know why we keep those things. This is his little memory stuff, actually. I've got his very first outfit, or one of his outfits that I absolutely loved. Obviously, he's called Noah, so he's got a Noah's Ark top. He used to fit in that. Now he's bigger than me. So I feel like those go together. I've got a lot of photos that just need sorting. That is also the thing. I think just grouping things together is a really great start. I think I've run out of... You can see that photos are an issue, so I need a photo storage option. That's going to solve a lot of my issues. I've got uni notes here. This is for my dissertation. This can go. It's really hard letting go of like big projects. This is from my dissertation. It's all my notes for the family that I studied. And to be honest, it doesn't make an awful lot of sense. I'd still have to go back and work it out anyway. But I wouldn't ever, I don't think I'll be going back to that. So that is like pure rubbish. So it can go in there. I have a feeling this is my actual printed dissertation that I need to get bound. So that is still a to-do job, isn't it? This is a memory box for the babies I lost. These are my old pay-slips from when I was in my first teaching job. I don't think I need any of this. So that just needs to go. Oh, old stuff from when I was on bank work as well. Probably helpful to keep one payslip. Where's the other payslip? Those payslips are helpful to keep. That's rubbish. That's my first job. So they're important ones just in case I ever need to refer back to how long I've had the job. Okay, don't need these anymore. This is old planning stuff. That's my pension. I got random music, like piano music, and I don't have a piano. One of my favourite songs, I Love Paris, and that one. And those are my exercises that I would do on the piano. If I ever got a piano, I still listen to that one. That one's on the radio quite a lot. So those are important. This is something my son wrote that I would like to keep, so that's like a memory thing. So those can stay. Those can stay. Okay, I have got some random CDs. The first ever CD I bought. For All Saints. I need to digitise these and make sure I've got them on my computer. That would be the sensible thing to do. Puddle of Mud, Easy World, Uncut. Theme Hospital. Don't think I need the computer game anymore. That is unnecessary. Mariah Carey. And is it Lennon Marlin? I feel like I need to put these on my computer. I don't know that I need all these. Maybe if I just put those in the car. Oh, my son's stuff. Swimming stuff. Which is all very well, but I'm not entirely sure we want to keep these. Didn't particularly enjoy the football training session that he did, so I'm sure he wants to keep that memory. He didn't enjoy the gymnastics either. I think we could probably let go of all the gymnastics. No, where do we stand on that? I might just see if he wants to keep any of these. Don't need them. I've kept a couple of bits in there. And they're memory bits. So let's make this one a memory space. And I will look into finding some appropriate boxes. I feel like photos are going to be a challenge today. What I will do is put photos together. My proof of my book with my doodles on, I will keep that one, that's quite special. Oh, this is a book for Declutter Your Life, but I haven't used it in a while. I'm going to chuck this because that is very old. And another bullet journal there. Yeah, 22. Right. These are the bullet journals and planners. I think we're going to say goodbye to this one. So I've let go of all of the certificates for swimming. I'm going to keep these and put these in my current journal. I've got this one to try and sell and maybe this one as well. I just don't think I'm going to put it anywhere unless I maybe do it over there. I could have my books or some other books. Unless it's kind of near where you're going to read, it kind of doesn't make sense to have it. I don't like making unnecessary holes in the wall. It's not my house, I'm renting, so I'm going to put those CDs in the car. I feel like they'd be quite nice to have occasionally in the car. And those were other paperworks, wasn't it? I was going to try and find my book, my dissertation, and those are old employment stuff which I keep in a different box in there. Right, that feels a little bit better. I feel like I've got things in a bit more of an organised manner. There's nothing else under my bed, it's literally these two boxes. But there is room if I did want to store more, and because they're memory things I don't need to access them very often, so under the bed is a good out of the way storage option. I do have Christmas stuff up there, but I'm wondering whether or not that would be better under the bed as well, so that it frees up the cupboard so it doesn't look so cluttered in the cupboard. I'll show you the cupboard maybe next time and see what you think on that one. Just thought I'd recap a couple of points about sentimental items. So I have gone through obviously under the bed, and there were old CDs that I wanted to keep. So I need to digitize those. That is kind of the mission, so I can let go of the CDs. I can have them digitally. That is fine. And because I don't subscribe to any music platforms, I don't have easy access to older stuff. So I think if I just digitize them and put them on my music player, I'd be quite happy with that. And then I wouldn't need to keep the physical. I have a dissertation that I want to get bound, like a hard cover for, and so that I can actually have it somewhere in my home and keep it nice, just because it would be a nice thing to do. And I've got photos, so I now need to look at photo storage. Like, there's some really nice smart boxes that you can get. I think that would help me categorize things a little bit more, like having photos that are just like Noah's early years, or for like particular events or travel, etc. Because I like having the physical. I just need to go through and get rid of any duplicates, I need to get rid of any blurry ones, and that will be my mission later on this evening, is to actually go through and whittle it down a little bit, because it's nice to have some of those old memories, but I do need to sort them into different time periods so that I have a bit more of a coherent story that I can then share with people when I want to share them, like with Noah, for example. So that would be quite nice. And I also need to get some nice memory boxes. So I'm not going to rush to buy that. I know what I'm looking for. I want a particular size. I want it to be really like a beautiful box and a really well-made box. So I will just be on the lookout now for the right thing for me. I'm not going to rush to buy it. I'm just going to get the thing that I want when I come across it. But for now, it can be kept in that plastic box. But I will be looking at doing that. So it does feel like I have got some after decluttering jobs to do. So I will focus on that. And obviously I've got a couple of items to sell. I'm going to think about how best to sell those items. So sometimes you'll have some sentimental things that you can donate or to sell, and it just is reassuring to know that it's going to have another life. So try and remember that. You can still take pictures of those sentimental things and keep the picture either physically or digitally. And then you can still refer to it if you want to, but you've got access to it. I quite like that idea of being able to refer to it when I want to without having the space taken up in your home as well. Leave a comment below if you've got your own special tip for decluttering sentimental items like photos or physical items. Obviously, there are some that you're going to want to keep, and that's okay. Keep the things that you absolutely love and enjoy and want to display. I think displaying them, if you can, is really nice to do. It just means that you get to enjoy that item a little bit more than if it's sat in a box. So think about what items you want to be stored away for looking at when you choose, and which items you want on display. I shall be back for more videos soon. Take care. Bye. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and press the like and subscribe, and then you will find out when I upload my next videos. I share videos about decluttering, minimalism and my no spend year. So don't forget to make sure that you are notified with the bell when I upload my next video.